It is 2024 and the year is still young. It is not too late to make money. I'm talking about huge money profits out of local chickens. In this video, we are talking about how to raise village chickens or local chickens for profits. Every day it's a brand new day. Welcome back to Mzee Chicks YouTube channel. Mzee Chicks is my name. Always here to see everyone who is doing chickens. Of course, I'm the world best chicken dad. Years back, people have been discouraged to do these village chickens for commercial. Now we are here encouraging people to do these chickens for commercial. Maybe in past years they have been right, just for one reason: these chickens we can't compete them with these other commercial breeds of chickens. Just as you hear layers, you hear broilers, you hear these other hybrids. But today and right now we are talking about to make money out of these chickens. People, you've already had our call. You've started and you're making these village chickens your main ventures. In past years, of course, you've been doing them, but as smaller ventures added to these other ventures. But this time around, you've had our call and you've started. Now, this is a new year and we are here just talking about how to make money. We have to make money and we have to make profits out of these village chickens. But before that, what we have to put into consideration, the way we're going to raise these chickens for profits. Let's talk about more number, more profits. This one has no debate. You know very well, more number, more profits. We've been talking about how to start. So at the end of the day, we've been talking about to start small. Others, you've already started with 6 chickens, 10 chickens, 20 chickens, according to your ability. But this time around, we are talking about how to make money, how to make a profit. The more number you will have, the more profits you're going to make. Try in all ways to increase the number of chickens you're having. There you go. You will have more profits out of this chicken. It is always hard to start, as you know all, but your smaller starting at least helps you to know what is required, what you have to get out of that number you've started with. So it is high time. Now you know the consequences, you know the outcome, you know the everything. It is high time. If it's to get somewhere money to add on your chickens, you just do it, because the more number you will be adding, the more profits you're going to get. Secondly, here we are talking about new techniques. Yeah, as we are saying, people, you've been fearing to do these village chickens just because they can't compete these other breeds in terms of making money. So here we are talking about new techniques. People have been doing these chickens, still following the past ways of raising these village chickens. But this time around, let us come up with new techniques how to raise these chickens. When we talk about new techniques, of course, here we mean brooding techniques, hatching techniques, feeding techniques. Yeah, if we add all this, we have to come up with lots of profits out of these chickens. Briefly talk about the brooding techniques. In past years or sometime back, when it comes to do these village chickens, people, you've been just raising these chickens, they hatch their eggs, you let these chickens to be raising these chicks in that way. But this time around, even if we are still on that stage of letting these chickens to hatch their own eggs, of course we have to be to coming up with these techniques. Go for try what we calling synchronized hatching, whereby we shall be receiving these chicks in big number. At the same time, we shall be taking care to these chicks in big number. So the results, you expect lots of profits out of these chickens. Then we're talking about hatching techniques. Yeah, even if we are using these very hens to take care to these chicks, of course we have to be minding about to helping these mothers to raise these chicks. So you find that they are given quite a number and these chicks are all growing. Yeah, that's new techniques. Then third, let us talk about brilliant ideas. Guys, when we talk about brilliant ideas, uh, here we are talking about you fly into this venture of village chickens or local chickens. So you need shelter for these chickens. You need medication for these chickens. We need feeding for these chickens. But we know it. We already doing these chickens, but we already know that these chickens can't compete with these other commercial breeds of chickens. So if you're setting up shelter structures, chicken structures for these village chickens, don't set or don't go for those expensive structures just as you're setting structures maybe for commercial layers. Guys, do structures in a very simple way. Do cheap structures compared to the breed we are raising. At the end of the day, we shall be making money because we are putting less or we are spending less on these chickens. So at the end of the day, we shall be making lots of money. When it comes to feeding, of course, we shall be feeding following what is required for these chickens to grow very fast and to put on weight. But again, we have to look for these options. What are we looking in these feeds? If it's protein, of course we have these other options to get this protein in a very cheap way. Just we are here always talking about this azola. Try to get that protein in a very cheap way and the other nutrients in these feeds. Yeah, that's all about brilliant ideas and many other things. If you see it is good and it will help us to add on the profits we're going to get on these chickens, just do it. That is a brilliant idea. Just come up with anything you know it will help us to make more money out of these village chickens. Lastly here, let us talk about market strategy. Yeah, with this market strategy, of course, you've already started, you've been doing it, but on a smaller scale. You've been doing 20, you've been doing 30, you've been doing 50, and you're selling all at your farm. But this time around, we are talking about to make huge money. So, and we've already talked about more number, more profits. So this time around, we are adding on the number we're having to make more money. So at the end of the day, you may find that you're facing this problem of market. As you add on, be strategically looking or planning to add on the market you had. You've been selling them all at your farm. This time around, you're adding on the number to make more profits. So mind about where are you going to sell all your chickens. As you start, be looking for market elsewhere. As this chickens reaches market, you have that ready market where you're going to sell all your chickens. Don't wait that time your chicken is to reach to market, then you minding about looking for that market. Just you will not get what we are chasing, because you'll be still there staying with the chickens, looking for market, yet they are taking back all the profits you could have get from these chickens. So guys, in all we've talked about 4. One was more number, more profits. Secondly, we talked about new techniques to raise these chickens. Then third, we talked about brilliant ideas for raising these chickens. And lastly, we've talked about market strategy. When we combine all these 4, just expect to make lots of money. Just expect to see lots of profits out of these chickens in this year 2024. Lots of love, Mzee Chicks. Sign out.